4G internet runs on shared cell phone towers with service that slows down when users are online. They call it fast internet. Not good enough.
Alright.
Projects fueled by the same
Yo.
desire to create
Yeah.
great usable play inspire us to watch.
Don't take slow for an answer. Stick with Optimum Fiber.
Yeah, now it's my show. I gave you a chance to do your show. Now it's my show. Welcome to my show, MSG Network. We here.
The one and only Colin House, ladies and gentlemen.
Like,
You grew up in New Jersey.
yeah,
Your Dominican and African American
Yeah.
heritage. It obviously is something that you are very proud of. It
Yeah.
has shaped your worldview and your basketball experience. What comes to mind when you think of that?
I was fortunate to be part of two amazing cultures and to be able to be raised with my Dominican family here too. You know, a lot of people can't say they've actually worked with their Dominican family, so it was pretty great. And to be with my dad's side of the family and be in Georgia, making Georgia Batman Robbins and all that, so it was pretty cool.
You've described your first visit to the Dominican Republic as magical. Why?
You know, you feel the energy, the love, the culture that went through that was something super special, especially knowing my mom and how much, obviously, mama's boy. Every boy is a mama's boy, so just to be able to experience what her life was like there. You know, she immigrated from there to America, so kind of getting to see how her perspective of life is different than maybe my dad's and other people was really cool.
You've said this about her. They gave my mother life, referring to the Dominican Republic.
So it's only right I give them mine.
Carrying your mother's legacy.
Yeah.
On your sleeve, on your shoulders, very proud to do that. And you talk about what you're building in Santiago for the youth.
Yeah.
Like, do you hear your mom's voice? Do you feel her presence as you're moving through these?
Oh yeah. I feel her every time. You know, she may not be there physically, but spiritually, I feel her all the time. And it's one of those things where you know you always want to make your mama proud. So and I don't want to embarrass her either. Every day I just try to take a step forward as a man, and more importantly than who I am as a basketball player. So just always trying to move forward in life and be the best version of myself. I always talk about it with our team about how every day it's about 1% getting better every day, that 1%, but it may not always be on the court. It may be just something emotionally, spiritually that helps us be a better player, be a better man, be a better husband, son. So, you know, there's a lot.
Even as a young man, though, at 15, you had the opportunity to represent the Dominican Republic in international play. When you think of the opportunity to wear Dominican Republic jersey, how much pride is there?
A lot, you know, and to be able to have a chance to do it on home turf too in LA, it would be cool. So the dream is there, the opportunity is there. Just got to go out there and seize it. So just same thing with DR, the same way with the Knicks. The opportunity is there to seize.
One thing I love about you, Kat, is you are always you.
Yeah.
We know you're passionate about your Dominican heritage. Yeah. You're passionate about baseball. You, more times than not, have a smile on your face. You're going to compete and go after your dream the way that you want to. How do you sort of navigate the privilege to represent a country, the privilege to carry your family forward, and sort of the ebbs and flows that you can't control in this game?
I mean, it's life. That's life. You know, it's just naturally. You have ebbs and flows. You have highs and lows. But at the end of the day, as long as you maintain who you are, it's all gonna pass through, and all the good times will be even better, and the bad times will not be very long. So. The one thing this game has taught me, especially in the NBA, is how much confidence they want to steal from you. And in life, I just refuse to let anyone steal who I am and my confidence. And I'm going to continue to push forward regardless of the situation. And I've just translated my professional life to my personal life. And I'm glad that my mom taught me that early on, to always be me regardless of the situation.
You know that baseball is a big part of the heritage and the culture of the DR, and you joked about wanting to be a Yankee.
Yeah, absolutely.
A New York Yankee.
I'm still not joking.
Check the words right out of
Yeah.
You get out on the diamond.
I'll do it.
And you love baseball.
I did. I love baseball, for sure.
The path split purely because of your physical gifts and abilities?
I said it was going to be tough to get in. It was going to be tough, but play here and show them the passion and how it's made a dream that's not unattainable. I hope that's what the dream is.
But I bought it as a gift for me. But I bought it and I scratched it. Bought it, scratched it.
Just always be yourself.
not enough. Just anti-virus online is also not enough. Online threats VPN. I mean, it was really, really hot. People in the camera right here. No nonsense. Teams are calling to join all the sports betting action. Caesar Sportsbook was made for hockey fans and just spectate, participate. Caesar Sportsbook, official sports betting partner of the New York It's a championship that nobody can take away from this franchise. Mike Brown came in as a new coach. The way he's organized his team, the way he has made an impact immediately, the way he showed very expressive pressure games, one and done scenarios. scenario like college basketball, and I was watching that game the second half. I left basketball, great Hall of Famers doing the broadcast and also doing pre-post and everything else. And nobody can take that away from the next. I give Brett Hawkins a lot of credit. They were that victory. That's going to give them a lot of confidence. And they wanted to secure their bench. How great is the bench play in a must-win type game scenario? Essential minutes, especially in the fourth quarter. This team that victory against the they wanted that win too. And I think the Cubs continue to gain momentum. Well, I remember him winning 2 titles at Villanova, and this reminded me a lot of that. Just when it comes to the biggest game, just showing up in every single possible and a must-win situation and making all of it. That's just a really big
Title, nonetheless, very important. That sets the stage for tonight with the resting Hart, Mitch, and Cam. So we have Mohamed Diawara making his first career start. Next, Pacers will lead. They are 6-20. They've used 22 players. They've been decimated by injuries. 22 players in the NBA. Pacers, again, though, they have to play Sunday. We'll see if the rest was a situation that plays back.
Yeah, and the Pacers have been through a really tough start to the season. The tragic injuries. Game 7 of the finals last
Welcome, this is yeah, they want to don't let anything stop. Let's try. Mercedes-Benz Colorado Stage. Very latest installs. Okay, let me find a tutorial for you. Do you have my French? Maybe I should schedule a This was the night before sports. I'm feeling bad, man. I sit outside with a hot ass spray. We needed a sub that was down for the car. And the NCAA came on to the amazing cause. The attack was dying. It had to be done. So right there was my spray very careful. This gun is spraying the hot ass spray. That's because it was like, and it's not that much. And they heard this blade as it gets up.
And so the joy that those guys that were still on the bench ran to the floor with to congratulate their teammates. We can all be honest, you don't know like an extra healthy chef. You do it for your team. That's the character of this
Oliver and Monica, but not honorary call of Phoenix winning the NBA Cup against the Spurs. Monica tonight is with the Knicks in Indiana. Monica, great to see it. Tell us about the experience being you saw and in your mind the significance of this one return.
It was a tremendous opportunity. And I think that applies to both the basketball and the time that was spent off the court. The night after the cup celebration, just being able to see the smiles on faces, the smiles on the family members' faces, like it was really cool to be a part of. You guys ran the sound of our listening. When I was looking out at the court and smiling, you know, all the guys from off the bench ran and embraced all that stuff up and down on the floor. And there was this moment of measured gratitude. And obviously, Jalen Brunson as the head of the state of the team. Always very good. And yeah, sometimes I said in our closing ball, there are bigger goals to this season. But that moment was great to share it with you. That's not just right.
Players just awesome. They only played 2 games, let's not forget, in 9 days since they beat Toronto, so they have had time off. But now there's 8 games left in the month of December. Monica, how do the Knicks manage the schedule the rest of the way for this month? Because there's a lot of games coming their way.
Well, you know, Mike Brown is very candid about leaning on the medical staff. And tonight, obviously, Mark Towns and Robinson are all going to be out. And that is sort of monitoring the ebb and flow of the demand down the stretch of the season, of course. And so I think that these guys are communicating with their coaching staff, with the training staff as well. And then you look at the opportunity to go out and continue to get better, right? As a coach, I always used to say, are you hurt or are you injured? But it has been very clear. Everyone knows this in New York. What the goal is for the clock strike postseason.
goal in mind. And the ultimate goal in mind is to win a championship. You have to make sure this team is healthy for the rest of the season. The cup, it drains a lot of emotional and energy out of a player and out of guys. I mean, they would let them all hang out. I think you could really tell the compete level that was going on, how hard both teams were playing. But now it's back to reality. It's back to the 82-game grind. And the Knicks have to figure out a way to get themselves up both mentally and physically. Starting with tonight's game, who's your player to watch tonight?
All right, listen, I'm going to OG Anunoby, who actually had a stellar performance in his 2 games in Vegas. In the 2 games, he averaged 3. It was his efficiency that was off the chart. He was 18 of 30. 2 games, not to mention 8 of 14 from the 3 of our game. He's still shooting those corner threes exceptionally well, about 50% on the season. So I think OG Anunoby is a guy that's in a good rhythm right now. We heard Rick talk about OG Anunoby being an all-star. So all of these things, as we hit November, the clock is about to turn to a fresh new year, as all-star campaigns are looming, and of course, meaningful games as we're getting into the meat and potatoes of who this team is going to be.
All right, Monica, great to see you. Have a great call on the radio on ESPN New York.
Get 0 down, 0 to it signing.
And physicality. Wembanyama is 7'4", but he's not a physical player. Frees it there. Great screen by Mitchell Robinson. Allows. Keep an eye on Wembanyama coming over to help because. In that situation. As far as the Knicks go, that was an incredible play and just a feel.
Participate. Caesar Sportsbook, official sports betting partner of the New York Rangers.
This was a night before spring.
Celebrating the Rockettes during their 100th year. Time out for a last-minute look at the line presented by FanDuel Player Game. Knicks favored by 3.5 tonight at the Pacers.
Hey, my friend, help. Don't worry, I'll still make it. I don't know. Probably tomorrow. say I was. Ah, you got it. Good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye.